welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren. So welcome to another episode in my Rush Recruitment series. So about 2 weeks ago, I made a video of my rec letters and just showing you what I put in them and everything that I used. I've been getting so many DMs and comments asking me to make a full tutorial video. So just putting this out there, disclaimer, I don't really know what I'm doing. This is just what I did for mine. There probably is an easier way to do this. I just don't know it. So I'm just sharing with you what I know. This might help you in some ways, which I'm hoping it does. So I'm going to be going through the stickers that you can buy and how to create them, how to create your thank you letters, and how to create your actual resume for your packet. But I did also go on Amazon and I show you in a little bit later in the video everything that I use too, and I'm going to be putting the links down in the description box so you can click anything that you want to click and buy. If you didn't watch my first video, I will definitely be linking it down below also. That's kind of like a part 1 of this video. That way you kind of know what kind of rec letters are. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say this, that you do not have to do this. Some people have even commented and saying that their college doesn't require them at all. They don't even suggest that you get them. So be sure to check that out. That is university, college, sorority specific. But I wanted just to go ahead and give you a full tutorial. I was going to do a screen recording and show you and have me in the corner, but I feel like that's a little bit too video gamer. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever watched video gamers? I have, because I babysit kids. They're in the corner or something and you can see what they're doing. I feel like that would just have been a little bit weird. So I just did a screen recording and a voice recording. So this is literally a full-on tutorial. I feel like this is what you guys wanted. I don't really know. I hope this helps you in some ways. And yeah, here is how I created mine.
Hey girl, tell me what it's like in your world. Tell me about your life, what's the deal?
Okay guys, so I'm first going to be showing you the products that I talked about earlier in the video. So this is, I'm pretty sure, the exact envelopes that I showed you. They are just from Oxford. I bought 2 boxes of them and I still have a couple left over, which I just used for my schoolwork. But as you can see, they're pretty relatively cheap. For a box of 25, it's $10.60, which isn't that bad. This is the folder I mentioned and I will have everything in the description box below. This is the closest thing I could find to the envelopes that I used. So you want to pay attention to the 10 by 13 inch. You want to buy the 10 by 13 inch because that is what's going to fit your little folders. So these are the ones that I found on Amazon. They are just white. I'm sure you can find colored ones. They might be a little bit more expensive, but I'm just going to link these down here. So now I'm going to be bringing to you the shipping labels. Something that I failed to mention in my first rec letter video is that I did not buy the brand Avery. My friend had a sticker making machine. It wasn't a Cricut, it was something else. But these are the closest things I could find. And this comes with 250 gift labels. I'm sure you can find a smaller package of them, but this is just what I found. And Avery has a template that you can use, and I'm sure they have something you can do to make it cute. I'm not sure if you're able to pull in your own graphics or anything, but this is just what I'm linking for you guys. Okay, next I'm going to be showing you these address labels. So these are the ones that I found, again, from Avery on Amazon. Also going to be linking this. Okay, so I found these on Etsy and I think they're freaking adorable. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? These are already pre-made for you. Obviously, I'm sure they're going to be pretty expensive. Actually, that's not that bad, especially if you're just doing this for that. I mean, I will obviously be linking this down also. Also, to go along with the little stickers. Okay, so I put this circular sticker on the back of my headshot that I sent. This is also mailed to you and they're already printed, and I liked these. I thought these were cute and they were a pretty decent size. Basically, you can just put your initials or your name or anything like that, design it how you want to. So this is just what I have found for prep wise and what I'm going to be linking for you guys, and also to give you an idea of what I used.
Hey girl, tell me what it's like in your world. Tell me about your life, what's the deal?
Alright, so I'm starting off by showing you my thank you letter. I also showed you these 2 things in my first rec letter video and kind of explained how I came up with what to put on here. You are going to go on PicMonkey. Now, PicMonkey is a pay by month subscription, but as you can see, I edit all of my thumbnails. Everything for my video is done with PicMonkey. So we're going to create new, and I'm going to hit blank canvas, and they have all these different sort of templates that you can go through. So you're going to go down to the print little label thing right here, you are going to want to hit the 8.5 by 11 inch because this is what is going to be your piece of paper. You have this beautiful blank piece of paper. So act like this is your piece of paper because it is. And you are going to look up now what kind of like background do you want on your pictures. Okay, me personally, I kind of like these lemons. Ooh, wait, they have cuter lemons. So I'm going to download image, go back to PicMonkey, and something else that I really like about PicMonkey is you can just drag it on here and it'll ask you if you want to edit it or add it. You add it, okay? So you see that it is right here. So this is your first layer and it's going to be our cute little lemons. So now what I'm going to do, and I'm sure there is an easier way to do this, but bear with me. You guys asked for a tutorial, so your girl is trying here. I'm going to hit this shape right here. I just went to graphics and I'm going to turn it and change the color to white. I'm going to move this the way I want it to be. As you can kind of see the lemons. You can mess around with this however you want. So now we have 2 layers. So now I'm going to make this big thank you at the very top. So I'm going to be hitting text and I'm going to add my text. This is something else. A lot of these are ones that I have added on my own. All you have to do is upload your fonts. And whenever you do that, it'll give you the option to upload your own. So I'm going to take it, and if you want to change anything, you just highlight it like this. And you go over here and you can change whatever you want to. You literally can just mess around with this and see what you like and what you don't like. So now that I have this, I have decided that I want my accent color to be this like really pretty blue. So what you can do is you can click this like little color and you just hit this little dropper and it will literally bring you to the color you want. You can select literally any color. I'm going to do that and I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger and move it up to the very top. I put this little line on mine and all you have to do is like look up in graphics, like you can search up line and it'll give you all these different lines, or you can even look up on Google like line transparent background and you can just add it. I personally don't really want the line on this one, so I'm not going to add it. You are going to make the bulk text. So I'm going to go over back to text, add text, and I'm going to change this sizing really quickly to the smaller one, and then I'm going to change it to something more easy. I'm pretty sure I used Playfair. I'm going to change it back to black. So as you can see, this is already like a very large font, which I really do not want. So this is at 115, as you can see like the size over there. So that's what we're going to be sticking with right now. I'm going to hit enter, but right here you can see I have it hit centered. I'm going to hit it to the side where everything is going to be lined up with the side, if you know what I mean. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter one more time, and we can rearrange this in a second. So basically, you're just going to type in what you want to write. If you want to like make it bigger or like longer, I guess, just move that, and then you can just like move it however you want to. So you can go in and bold or like italicize anything you want to do. I'm just going to bold that because I feel like it's very important. Now I'm going to select all of this yet again and make it just a little bit smaller and put it right here. This is how my letter is going to be, but you have to put your name. I'm going to be using the font that I used right up here. I kind of like doing this how I did it just because I feel like it kind of gives you like a signature even though it really doesn't. This is my thank you. So now you're going to want to save it and download it, and it should pop up right here. So it'll be rec thank you letter.
Hey girl, tell me what it's like in your world. Tell me about your life, what's the deal?
Okay, so now we are moving on to the actual resume. Now we have all this saved. So you're going to hit PicMonkey, and this is something else I really like about it. So you see it saved to your hub. So you're going to hit these 3 dots right here, and you're going to hit edit a copy. You do not want to edit the image just in case you have to go back in and like edit anything or like fix anything. If you edit a copy, it will just copy it and you will have the original document or like picture, whatever. You're just going to rename it so you know what it is, and boom, it has everything that you just put. But now we are going to delete this, okay? And you're going to delete this, but I'm going to want to keep this thank you up here because I'm still going to be putting my name at the very top. So this is what I like right here. Okay, so on here I just put like a little banner type thing. If you want to do the banner, all you have to do is hit graphics, hit basic, and you're going to hit this again, like a little rectangle, and I put it right below there. And obviously you can change it up if you want to do yellow. Oh, that's actually kind of cute, guys. Guys, someone please use this lemon. Like, I'm crying. This is so cute. Okay, you can fade it a little bit and make it your own. But with these like little lines, if you have a Mac, right below the delete button, you're going to have like the little thing to do that. We are going to be focusing in on this first. Pretty much want to stay with the same sort of fonts. You don't want to have too many fonts on there, but I'm going to be using 3 different fonts. I'm going to be using this Bodini XT, Playfair, and then this Emilifi, whatever one this is. I like the way that they look together. I have done many different things with these. And first, you're going to be wanting to put your address. This is my address. Not really, but you get the point. Okay, so I'm going to make this pretty small. Obviously, you're going to tell once you have stuff on here, like how to rearrange it, like if you want to make it smaller, if you even want to do the banner. And obviously, I'm going to change this to a black font just because I feel like it's going to show up better, which it did. Okay, so now you're going to be putting your phone number. So there you go. And then you are going to be putting your email address. I'm going to be making my address just a little bit smaller. If you want to move these things around to make it fit a little bit better, you obviously can. That is my banner that I'm going to be putting. So if you want a little graphic, which I do, I'm going to be putting a star because I am obsessed with stars right now. And I'm just going to be adding this graphic and make it super duper small and move it, and it'll tell you whenever you're in the center. Okay, so this is my star. I'm going to want to fade it a little bit to not make it look like such like a bright star. Okay, this is cute. So I like it, and I want to make sure I get the same size on the next side. You can do this with like literally anything, whether you want to do the line or a circle, a star, a flower, whatever. You can go over here and you can hit duplicate layer and just drag it over. For the sake of letting everything like look good, make it easier on you. Do you see how many layers we have going right here? Okay, go ahead and save it. Once you like it, go ahead and download this image. Doing this just helps you because look at like if I do anything, see how like my mouse is scrolling and hitting all of these different things? We don't want that because it's going to get really aggravating when this moves all around or even the background moves all around. It gets super annoying, trust me on this. So just go back to PicMonkey and you can just bring in this image to edit. So now you can see that this is all saved. So now I'm going to be focusing in on my socials down here. I was thinking about this earlier and I don't really know what kind of socials you want to put on there. At this time, I did not have my YouTube. That is something that I would put on there if you make YouTube videos. Be sure to add that in there. That is something special that not a lot of people do. You know, your TikTok, if you are comfortable with that, definitely do a clean sweep of your socials. If you be posting some provocative pictures or TikToks, I would definitely keep an eye out for that and what you actually want to put on there. Go back to graphics and you can see they have a ton of different graphics you can choose from if you want to like put overlays or anything like that. But I'm going to go up here and search up Instagram. So look, they have all these cute little logos. Aren't these cute? Guys, I should work for PicMonkey. I like this. This is cute. So what I'm going to be doing is this pink doesn't really match to me. So I'm going to be making it blue to make it cute. And I'm going to be looking up YouTube next. So again, I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to be picking that color. And as you can see, if you put this like in the middle of it, it will tell you whenever you reach like the same measurements. But anyways, I'm going to be putting that, but I'm going to be putting it up here. I'm still going to be using the Bodini. My Instagram is thelaurennorris. And if you can tell that like this is getting in the way of me trying to select the other one, all you have to do is move the layer back. And so this one will pop up first, if you know what I mean. These are really not even, but I'm just going to be leaving them like this. The places that I put on mine were education, activities, community service, and awards and honors. I'm sure if you look up a sorority resume, you can find that people probably do a lot different things than this. So again, I'm going to be using the Bodini text and I'm just going to be doing education. So for the education one, I put the college that I was going to be attending, and then I also put my high school. I'm actually going to go to basic, and I'm going to actually put like a little thing around it. As you can tell, it is over the education, like send it down below it, and there it is right there. Okay, so as you can see, I just put this light color of like a solid rectangle behind it, just to give you more ideas of what you can do. And now I'm going to add text. So this is when I'm going to be using the separate text. You can still be using the same one, but I'm going to be using Playfair. So as you can see, it'll tell you when you're in the center, and it'll like kind of catch your text to make sure that it stays there. And again, if you don't want this centered, all you have to do is click this little button right here, and it'll literally do it whatever. So I'm just going to be doing it in the middle because I just feel like that's cute. So what I'm going to be doing is doing the next ones off camera. Okay, so I just quickly did this. I basically did it the same as mine was, but they were like a little bit different layout. So obviously I probably wouldn't keep it like this. I would try to move them around to make it look a little bit better. But as you can see over here, these really don't line up correctly. These go up a little bit higher rather than these, but this will also depend on what you do. This is all made up stuff, so I really don't know. And you can see that this is also a smaller font, and that is really easy to do. All you have to do, if you want to do that, get your little text box out and then select what you want. All you have to do is drag that down, and it'll make it smaller for you. To keep everything uniform as well, I kept coming over here and hit the 3 little dots, and I just kept duplicating the layers. So that is how I made mine. Then you're going to save it. So this is your final, and then this is your thank you letter.
Hey girl, tell me what it's like in your world. Tell me about your life, what's the deal?
So then I ordered mine from Office Depot. A lot of you guys have been asking me how I printed everything out, and I basically did it on Office Depot online, which I'm going to be showing you in a second. But something else I failed to mention in the first video was that the thank you letter was done on plain copy paper, but my resume was done on cardstock just to make it a little bit cuter, which they have different things. You're going to be going down to services and print and copy. So you're going to hit shop now. So you're going to be able to tell in just a second that you cannot put a picture on here. So what you're going to be doing is go to hipdf.com. I want to thank HiPDF for sponsoring this video. I worked with them a little bit earlier this year, and I knew that this would be a perfect fit for you guys on how to do your resume. So as you can see, this is an all-in-one online PDF solution. So you're going to have to make your thank you letter and your resume a PDF in order to get it copied at Office Depot, Staples. They have many different options, so whatever you want to do. This is actually really good to have in college also whenever you need to switch things around, like if you do Word documents and you need to make it into a PDF. So we're going to be clicking the image to PDF, and as you see, it asks you what kind you have. We have, as you can see when it's saved, it is a PNG. Let's do the thank you note first. You can drop your note right there. It is taking the pictures that we did on PicMonkey. These are saved as pictures. They're not saved as PDFs. So you're going to hit convert. So now you're going to download them. And as you can see, these are your thank you and your little resume that we just made, and it is all in one. So then you're going to go over to Office Depot, upload your files, my device. I just looked up converted and it came up with these two. If you want to do what I did and make your resume like a cardstock and then your thank you regular paper, whenever you go to HiPDF, I would upload them one at a time. That way you have 2 different PDFs, so it's not like a bulk type thing. So you can order them separately. So one order will be the regular paper and one order will be the cardstock. So once you're here, you can see it is 2 pages, which that is correct because we put it all in one because we are just going to order this on regular paper. So that is correct, and you're going to be wanting to put your quantity. So I ended up ordering 40. You can do full color, black and white, whatever you want. Obviously, the black and white is the cheapest. So if you are trying to do this more on a budget, obviously the full color is 40. The black and white is 1040. So something you can do to get around this to still make it cute is do a background that's already like black and white. So whether that be stars or stripes or any sort of thing like that, and then you can just add in an accent color with your stickers and your folders or whatever. I think that's a really good idea to keep on a budget. So you're going to want to have this single-sided. You do not want a double-sided because you do not want the thank you letter to be sent to the sorority. So you can see they have all many different types of papers. You can do bright paper, like where this will be copied on. Okay, I also failed to mention that you have to fit to size. So you can like look at how it's going to look now. So these are the 2 things we're going to print. It is fit to size. $42, and we are going to add it to our cart. Also, like, add coupons. You can always look up coupons to add. I did not pay $42. I think I ended up paying about like $25. I got like a really good coupon whenever I was doing it. I just looked it up online.
So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to join the family, you can click that subscribe button also. I have several more videos going on in my sorority recruitment series. It's just to give you some tips and tricks. I know in the next coming weeks, I'm going to be telling you all about what to pack in your bag, outfit suggestions, tips and tricks. There have been a lot of suggestions that have been sent in, and I really cannot wait to keep making these videos for you guys and help getting you prepared for Rush this fall. I wish all of you the best, and if you have any other specific questions, be sure to DM me on my Instagram. You can check me out there, or you can comment down below. But I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!
You know that I'm already